Good morning, I am Vani, ES. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Science and Engineering, Nitte Meenakshi Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Today I will be discussing about the subject microcontroller, that is 8051 microcontroller. In that I will be discussing about the topic addressing modes of 8051 microcontroller. See, the 8051 microcontroller mnemonic has two parts, that is operand and opcodes and the operands. It has two operands, that is source operands and the destination operands. Always the data transfer is from source to the destination, and the opcode part gives what operation we are performing on those two operands. So the different ways in which the addresses are specified in the instructions are called addressing modes of 8051 microcontroller. So we have different addressing modes in 8051 microcontroller. That is, we have immediate addressing mode, register addressing mode, direct addressing mode, register indirect addressing mode, and index addressing modes. So we will be discussing about these different addressing modes. The first one is immediate addressing modes. As I told, it has two operands, source operand and the destination operand. In immediate addressing mode, the source operand is a constant. So here you can see in the example, this is the opcode which tells what operations we are going to perform on the two operands. Move means it transfers the data from source to destination. So this is the source operand, this is the destination operand. Always the data transfer is from source to the destination. So here you can see in this particular instruction, it has given move a comma hash 25h. So here the source operand is an immediate number, that is 25. That is a data. So in the immediate addressing mode, it is represented by using the symbol hash in the source operand. That means hash 25 represents 25 is an immediate number, that is the data which is transferred to a register A. In the next instruction, we can see move R4 comma hash 62 and B comma hash 40h. In all these instructions, we can see all the source operands are immediate number. If you are transferring 8-bit data, then we have to use 8-bit register as the destination operand. If you are transferring 16-bit number or the 16-bit data, then we have to use the 16-bit register as the destination operand. Here DPTR is a 16-bit register, so we have used hash 4521, where 4521 is a 16-bit data which is transferred to DPTR. So these are all the examples of immediate number where the immediate number is the source operand. So here you can see one more case where move DPTR comma hash 68975. We can call it as an invalid instruction because the source operand is greater than 16-bit. DPTR is 16-bit register, but we are transferring a number which is greater than 16-bit, which is not possible here. So the condition for immediate addressing mode is always the source operand should be 8-bit number if you are using 8-bit register, and it should be a 16-bit number if you are using 16-bit register. So then we have register addressing mode. In the register addressing mode, we can see both the source and destination operands are registers. So use registers to hold the data to be manipulated. In all the instructions, we can see the source operand is the register and also the destination operand is also a register. So move A comma R0. Here both A and R0 are registers. A is an 8-bit register, R0 is also an 8-bit register. So here the condition is we have to transfer the data from 8-bit registers to a 8-bit register. That means both the operands should be of the same size. We cannot transfer 8-bit data to a 16-bit register, or we cannot transfer 16-bit to an 8-bit register. So here the condition in register addressing mode is both the source and operands should be of the same size. The register should be of the same size. It should be of 16 bits or it should be of 8-bit. So here you can see, move R4 comma R7. There is one more condition in register addressing mode where we cannot use the register bank registers as the source and destination operands. So we have R0 to R7, the 8 registers as the register bank registers. The source and destination operands cannot be register bank registers. One of the operands should be other than the register bank registers. So this we can call it as an invalid. Move R4 comma R7 because both R4 and R7 are register bank registers. So in register addressing modes, both the operands should be register and which is of the same size. The third one is direct addressing mode. In direct addressing mode, the address of the memory is directly specified in the instruction. So here you can see in the example, move A comma 4. Here this 4 represents the direct address. So this move A comma R4 is an register addressing mode, we can compare these two. Here the address of register R4 is given in the instruction, that is 04H. So move A, 4H. In the direct addressing mode, we can have one of the operand as the direct memory address, or we can have both the operands as the memory address. So if you write hash for this number, it will become immediate addressing mode. So in direct addressing mode, we have to just specify the address of the memory. See, move R0, 40H. Here 40H is the direct address which is specified in the instruction itself. So here source operand is the direct address. In the next instruction, move 50H, 56H, A. Here the destination operand is the direct memory address. So in direct addressing mode, we are using the address of the memory in the instruction itself. This next one is register indirect addressing mode. Here we are specifying the address of the memory indirectly in the instruction. It is not directly specified in the instruction, whereas it is specified indirectly in the instruction by using the pointer register R0 or R1. So in indirect addressing mode, we have to use the pointer registers which holds the actual address of the memory. So we have to use either R0 or R1 as the pointer register. We are not supposed to use any other registers as the pointer registers. And we'll use the symbol at the rate, which represents the indirect addressing mode. So move A, at R0. Here the memory address is given to the register, the pointer register R0. The content stored in that memory address is copied to register A. Here move at R1, B. The content of register B is copied to the memory location which is pointed by the register R1. So as I told, we have to use only R0 and R1 as the pointer register in indirect addressing mode. We are not supposed to use any other register band registers as the pointer register. If you want to copy the 16-bit data, then we have to use the 16-bit register, that is DPTR. If you are copying the 8-bit data, then the pointer register used are R0 or R1. If you are using 16-bit data, then we have to use the 16-bit register DPTR as the pointer register. The next one is indexed addressing mode. So the microcontroller has ROM and RAM. So what are the instructions which we have studied till here? We are accessing the data from the RAM. To access the data from the RAM, we use the opcode move. If you are accessing the data from the ROM, then you have to use move C. If you are accessing any data element stored in the ROM, then you have to use the opcode move C, where C represents the code memory which is the ROM. The format of index addressing mode is move C A, at A plus DPTR. The combined value of A and DPTR gives the address. The data stored in that address is copied to A. So the move C is used to access the data element stored in the PROM. Then we have move X. The 8051 has external RAM also. To access the data from the external RAM, we'll use the opcode move X, where X represents the external RAM. So move X A, at DPTR. So this is about the addressing modes of 8051 microcontroller, where we have studied different types of addressing modes, that is immediate addressing mode, where the immediate data is a part of the instruction, and register addressing mode, where both the operands are the registers. And next one is the direct addressing mode, where the direct address of the memory is stored in the given in the instruction. In indirect addressing mode, we'll use the pointer register in the instruction, and in index addressing mode, we'll use move X or move C, depending on we are accessing RAM or ROM. Yes, thank you.